What's happening, gang? Welcome back to Marcanine's playthrough of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. We have arrived in Mossdeep City. The last episode, we took on Admin Matt. That still gets me. Matt. It's just so generic. We took on Admin Matt, but that wasn't enough. Archie, which he called his bro, and I don't know if he meant by bro as in like, hey, we're bros, or like they're actually related. I really don't know. But he was referring to Archie as a bro and how he got away in the submarine, which has been modified to look like a Sharpedo. So they took off. So now we're trying to track down Archie, but it's led us here to Mossdeep, and we're going to explore this city in a little bit. I don't know, does this one have a gym? It does. So Mossdeep does have a gym. It's Liza and Tate. It looks like they are twins, so it's a dual battle, which I think this is the first, I don't know about only, but I think it might be the only. It's the first dual gym leader battle, I think, in the history of Pokemon, I think. I might be wrong, but, well, technically this is a remake, right? So then that was the thing that happened in Gen 3, but I don't remember that ever happening again. Anyway, we'll take them on and get our 7th of 8 badges, so I'm stoked about that. That'll be a focus of today's episodes, or this episodes, I should say. There's a lot to do here, though, but before we begin exploring any of that, if you enjoy the video, show your support by hitting that like button, and if you would be so kind as to consider becoming a Marcanine channel member. If you head on over to the front page of the Marcanine channel right now and click on the memberships tab, you can see what it means to be a fan and a super fan and all the perks and benefits that come along with either, including early access to pre-scheduled videos, exclusive playthroughs, playlists, and videos, badges, emojis, and VIP members-only access to an exclusive Discord channel within the Marcanine Discord server, and a whole lot more. So take a look if you're interested. Otherwise, let's see what Bulbapedia has to say about Mossdeep. It stands perched on an island near Hoenn's eastern edge, where the winds are mild and the weather conditions are stable. This makes it the perfect place for launching rockets, okay, and a perfect home for Mossdeep Space Center. Okay, that makes a little more sense. The 7th gym in the Hoenn region, or in the Hoenn League, excuse me, is run by twin gym leaders. It's located on the north side of the island, and Steven's house can be found on the island's northwest corner. As far as Pokemon are concerned, you can find Tentacool, Pelipper, and Tentacruel by surfing, and then, of course, Magikarp, Tentacool, and Whalmer, respectively, through fishing. Beldum is here as a gift as well. That's curious. I wonder, I might swap out Skarmory for that, because Beldum is my man. Dude, I have such a pain in the ass story to tell you about Beldum here in a second. We'll get to that in a moment, though. Items in town: Big Pearl, King's Rock, Star Piece, TM60 Quash. I don't know that I'm familiar with that. I don't think I've ever seen that move before, excuse me. You can also get a Netball Revive. The Super Rod is here from the fisherman in the house overlooking the gym. You can find a Sunstone as well from a sailor inside the Space Center, and then you can find Iron. After defeating the Mossdeep Gym, you can find the TM for Calm Mind from Liza and Tate, of course, and then you get the HM for Dive from Steven, along with the Devon Scuba Gear from him as well. The Iron Plate can be found inside Steven's house. It's held by the Beldum he gifts you. Yes, the Iron Plate is for Arceus. When was Arceus first revealed? In Gen 4, right? Okay. Gotcha. The badge checker is here. Three Hex Maniacs can be found in the southeasternmost house. The one in the middle has a special power. By viewing any of your badges, she's able to recall which Pokemon in your party when you won that particular badge. Oh, that's really cool, actually. I don't know how that benefits you, but that's kind of a cool thing that it can do. If you visit the house nearest the stairway to the Space Center to meet a young woman who is using a Wingull to send letters to a friend in Fort Tree City, if you talk to the Wingull and it will take flight. I'll have to deliver another note. If you return to Fort Tree and visit the Pokemon breeder in the northeast house there, he will give you a mental herb that his Wingull found in its travels. The Space Center itself just has a Sunstone, it looks like. And then there's the gym. Okay, so there's all that. Let's see. Do we have to... I don't remember if I healed up, but it looks like we're in good fashion. The leaders here, they are using Psychic and Rock type, and we don't have any Dark type Pokemon, but I think we have a Dark type move among them somewhere. We'll figure that out in a bit. We don't need anything here. What the hell is this? What is this for? What does that do? Let's find that spot again. This. What is that? I can see the icon on the bottom right. Why is it doing that? Interesting. So it's a nearby Pokemon locator thing? That's kind of cool. I didn't know that it did that when you got near overworld Pokemon. I don't think that we've seen that before, or I haven't noticed it if we have. Mossdeep Gym. Do I have to do anything to engage the gym first, or is it something I can just go ahead and do? It looks like something I can just go ahead and do. Let's see. Does it say anything about Wally on this sign? I don't understand how Wally is getting up there. Wally is like this tiny little, like, weird autistic child. I really don't know how he's like ahead of me and how he's able to beat everyone ahead of me. I don't get it. Doesn't make any freaking sense, but whatever. Yo, how's it going? Chad to be Marcus. The gym leaders here use psychic type Pokemon. If you go up against them with fighting or poison type Pokemon, they'll do horrible damage to your team. They'll come at you with outstanding combination attacks. If you want to win, you'll need to show them how tight you are with your Pokemon. Okay. Now, ground is also pretty weak to psychic, right? So Swampert might be in some trouble. Galeta is out of the question. Slacking might be pretty useful here. I don't know that he has a dark move, though, does he? Oh, he does. He's got feint attack, so he can whoop some butt. Manectric, I think, has what? Bite or crunch or one of the two? He's got bite. Okay, so there's that. Skarmory, do you have anything useful here? Nope, you're trash. Get out of my face. Flygon also as a ground is problematic, but he's got Bulldoze, which I think should really help. We'll test it out. I think we should be fine. I don't know that we have to worry so much about his strategy here, but let's find out. Let's go ahead and just jump right in, taking on these trainers and deal with the gym leader, shall we? Battles hinge on the strength of your spirit. The weak spirit will never win. But if I beat you, does that mean you have a weak spirit? Alright, Caboner, let's see what we have here. Mega Evolution really doesn't take anything, so we might as well just do it. Like, it doesn't cost anything. Okay. I don't know how that really helps you. Let's go ahead and try. I want to just hit it with Surf. That should probably be enough, I would think. Crushed, dude. I must temper my spirit again. Yeah, and your cow lick as well. Trust me, been there. I know a thing or two about licking cows. So what do we do now? Is this... Oh, we have to hit this little thing, huh? It's fine. We can whoop all these trainers. Oh, we have to go back to go forward. Let's get off. Feel real weird on the butt cheeks, I feel like. Floating around, this, like, psychic force gripping you, groping you. Well, then again, I guess you could just... Yeah, you don't have to do the fights, but I might as well do it. I can't get enough of the way you go floating up softly in this gym. It feels so good on the beehole. Okay, easy, Psychic. Like, you can calm yourself. We don't... Joshua, you can just keep it to yourself, okay? Okay. Okay, Pippi. Stay back. Level 40. Yeah, I feel like the twins are going to be a little bit more troublesome than I'm preparing myself for. God, Mega Swampert is so dope. He's definitely one of the coolest looking Megas, I think. But this gen, I think, does have some really good Mega Evolutions, design-wise. Like, I like Blastoise. Like, from Gen 1, Blastoise looks pretty cool, but I feel like he's just so slow and tanky. It's also weird, which is the point, I guess. I know, but I'm just saying it's still weird, because, like, Swampert goes from being slow and tanky as his base to being pretty fast as the Mega. So that's a substantial thing to consider. And also, like, I do love that Blastoise has, like, the cannons coming out of his arms, but he's got shells on there, too, which looks really weird. Charizard's got the best Mega Evolutions for sure. Venusaur's is kind of boring. Gen 2, we don't have a Mega Typhlosion, do we? I don't think we do. I can't pick, do we? No. Because we got a Mega Feraligatr, but yeah, he's the only one. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, he's the only one that I think about it. Swampert looks dope. Blastoise looks dope, even though it's got some weird things to it. Still dope. Feraligatr looks terrible. Blaziken looks a little boring, but it almost looks like a regional form more than a Mega, but it's fine. Charizard is great. Venusaur's is lame. Meganium is one of those weird ones where I feel like... Is this electric wild charge? It is. What does the move itself do damage? 90 and 100. Thunderfang is 65 and 95. 80 and 100. I think we could swap that out. Meganium is one that I feel like also could have been a lot better. I mean, I understand the design where it's got like the flower ruffles, like that's okay, but like it's not as great as it could be. Sceptile is one that is sort of annoying to me because I love Sceptile so much. I just hate the tail of Sceptile, like at its base. And then the Mega Evolution really leans into turning his tail into a Christmas tree, which, like, okay, some people probably really like that or think it's dope, whatever. But then he has like the little spheres going down his back, and those things bother me. But I love Sceptile otherwise. I think like his body form is cool, but the tail bothers me. But I guess the more I look at it, I can get over it, I think. And his Mega form is really cool. Feraligatr is the biggest disaster, though. That's just such a joke. I don't like that he looks like his Mega Evolution makes him look like a Totodile. It's just so awful. So awful. Now, Typhlosion is obviously a rad design at its base, but I'm very curious as to what you could do with its, like, with a Mega. And it's very strange that he's the only one of the first 3 generations to not get one. I mean, Charizard has 2, and Typhlosion only has his base form, which is really weird. But okay, I think I mentioned earlier about the Beldum situation. Let's fight Slappy over here. How do you... Okay, I see. Watch me levitate a Pokeball telekinetically. Okay, sometimes I'm out of sync. Okay, idiot. So, I'm playing Pokemon ZA right now. And it's one of those games where I just like, you know what, I don't know that it's necessarily something that needs a full playthrough because it's such a repetitious game. And like, I found myself skipping the dialogue immensely. Like, I was just like, God, it's just so many. It's got more dialogue than any other Pokemon game that I can remember, and I'm just like clicking through it. I'm not even looking. I'm like watching Netflix and then just clicking like A or B just to skip through the dialogue because it's so stupid. Like, they talk so much, and often it doesn't enhance the story at all. It's just like rehashing things we already know, characters talking about their feelings and talking about how Pokemon and humans need to come together to unite to make the world a better place. Shut the f up. It's so annoying. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But because of that, I didn't do a playthrough on YouTube, and I didn't really think it was necessary because not only is the gameplay, it's not very interesting. Like, it's fun as a single player, just kind of doing your own thing. Like, and when I say fun, it's like fun for a Pokemon game, but like even that gets really, really boring. But from a perspective of putting on YouTube, I just don't think anyone could watch it and be like, wow, this is such a great experience. It's just not. It's not fun to watch. It wouldn't be fun to stream and talk live. Maybe fun to stream if you're doing something special or unique, but even then, I have my doubts. Whatever. So I'm just playing it for myself and doing my own thing, and one of the things that I really wanted to do was beat whatever requirements are necessary to get the shiny charm, and it's a lot of work, it's a pain. You can actually get the DLC for the game, and that actually helps you complete the tasks more quickly to get the shiny charm rather than the base game's requirements. It's weird. It opens up and makes it easier. So I beat the base game, got the DLC, started playing that. It's kind of fun, whatever. Got the shiny charm. And then you get to a point where you can create these items using berries that help you. I'm from Mount Pyre. Taste the power of my Pokemon I have attained in the place where spirits of Pokemon slumber. You get these items that you acquire to create other items that help you run into more shiny Pokemon, more alphas, it increases your item usage, it increases catch rate, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's got a whole bunch of different functions. And so we get to a point where you can actually combine items, and then if you're lucky, the items will at random roll to give you high chances of alphas and high chances of shinies in the same dungeon run, which is really cool. And so I spent several days working on trying to just like get that. And then once that was done, I spent several more days hunting for a shiny Alpha Beldum. And it was such a pain in the ass because the game like increases your chances, but the chances are still not good. They're just better than god awful. They're still terrible. So it took me a long ass time, and I finally ran into a shiny Alpha Beldum, saved it. Okay, and then I've got that. Shiny Alpha Beldum with all the different parameters in order to run into it is a pain. Catching it has a really low chance of 0.23% trying to catch it specifically with a heavy ball. And I wanted to catch it with a heavy ball because it's kind of got a color matching scheme sort of a little bit. I thought that it would look the best in that. Like it just works for me that it would be in a heavy ball. But now I have to spend several more hours trying to catch that one, and it's such a nightmare, dude. I'm so frustrated. It took me so long to find it, and when I finally did, now it's going to take me so long to catch it. Like, I'm happy that I ran into it, but I was reading on Reddit that other people are running into a similar situation, and it's like, oh my god, man. Like, it takes so long to run into it, but even longer to catch it when you do. It's a personal nightmare. It sucks. But whatever. There's a lot of them are easier to run into. Did I fight you yet? Yes. I think this is the way. We have to go all the way back to go all the way forward. Let me double grab an item and heal up real quick. Oh, that's right. I have a whole bunch of these. Nice. You can buy them pretty early, it seems. Well, no, we're kind of 7 badges. Going into 7 badges. So, a lot of people have the same pain as I do. But I'm just really frustrated. God damn it. There must be a better pattern. Where are you gonna take me? Damn. There's a lot of trainers here. There's probably a much more efficient way to travel around this room to get to the gym leader. I don't care that much because I could use the experience because I need to level up for what's coming, but oh boy. Ooh boy. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know. It's just a thing that I'm trying to get a full, like, I would never go for like a shiny alpha dex, which means like you would get every single Pokemon from the Pokedex in an alpha form and a shiny form. That would take 20 years. I'm not doing that. At least legitimately, it would take 20 years. So I'm not doing that. But I do want to get some of my favorites, and it's just an obstacle, and I'm tired. I'm irritated by it, you know. I was hoping that maybe the Pokemon Company, Game Freak, whoever makes the decisions, would do like some sort of in-game like events, like what they did with Sword and Shield, or not Sword. Well, I guess they did. Maybe they did with Sword and Shield, but with Scarlet Violet is what I meant to say. And I just don't know if the game lends itself to being that way, in the same way. Because like in Scarlet and Violet, they have those terraformed like raids that you can do as a group, and there's not really, you don't really get that here. There's not really raids that you can do unless they add something in the future in a DLC. But as far as I know, from what I can tell, I'm recording this on February 13th, 2026. I am of the impression that by the end of this month, leakers are claiming that they're going to be announcing Generation 10 Pokemon games this month as part of the like 30th anniversary of Pokemon. So I think that they're probably going to just like give up on these games, because it feels like the Legend games are just like one and done. Like, here's, you know, Alpha Pokemon, and then you can move them up into Pokemon Home and whatever, and then you can't use them anywhere else. And then they kind of just, you know, whatever. That's what it feels like. Jesus, this is such an annoying gym. Because I think Legends Arceus and this game, like, there we go. What if you fall? You would, like, straight up die. Like, I feel like Unless we get another Legends game, the Pokemon in these games that we're going to catch are going to be useless because you can't use Alphas anywhere else. But I hope they keep Mega Evolution around as like a consistent thing going forward, because it's clear people love that. Let's just keep Mega forever. Every generation going forward has Mega Evolution, and I'd be fine. In addition to whatever gimmick that you want to keep. Alphas, whatever. But I'd be fine with that too. Keep both. Were you surprised that there are 2 gym leaders? We're twins. Okay. We don't need to talk to because we can each tell what the other is thinking. All in our minds. Okay, this is annoying. This combination of ours, can you beat it? Psychic twins with their crazy levitating powers. Because I feel like you can have a new Pokemon game and you could have like a whole new gimmick each and every time, but also keep some of the old ones. I think Mega Evolution and Alphas are like a fairly basic thing that you could keep in every generation and it wouldn't necessarily interfere. Oh yeah, you're gonna get screwed. I should have moved Gallade out of there. I'm going to swap out for Fly. I don't know if Flygon will be able to hit it with Bulldoze because they're levitating, and I don't know if that protects them. It's fine. You know what I mean? Like, maybe you can't have Dynamax or Terra Crystallization or whatever, like, in every generation, because that's typically something that's specific to that region, but, like, you can have Mega Evolution in other places. Like, it may, like, Hoenn may be, like, the place where it first started. Wait, where did it first start? No, X and Y did, right? And that was Lumiose. But we have it here. Yeah, right? I'm trying to think. Yeah, it was in X and Y first in Lumiose. Or that region. What is their X and Y region? God, a fake fan. Kalos. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, so the Kalos region had it first. Because Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire being remakes, they initially didn't have... I think Flygon should be fine. They initially didn't have the Mega Evolution. It wasn't until these remakes that we had it. The original games didn't have it. Bulldoze. There we go. I think it should be fine. Damn. So he's just basically going to hurt my teammate, and that's it. Shit. That sucks. Okay. I didn't do not really anything. That sucked, but that's fine. Let's full restore my boy. Ooh, okay. I didn't realize it was going to do so much damage. All right. Flygon for the win. Good with that. Nice. So he could use Solar Beam in one go? Is that seems kind of... I remember Solar Beam to absorb the light and then shoot it. Maybe that was Hyper Beam. Let's do Water Gun. We'll just keep it simple. And then my boy will do Dragon Rush. No. Oh, shit. I think maybe he does it anyway on the right Pokemon. I hit the wrong one. There you go. Okay. Cool. I didn't review their movesets, but they're both Rock Psychic type Pokemon. They both know the move Psychic. Lunatune had Light Screen, Hypnosis, and Calm Mind, while Solrock had Sunny Day, Rock Slide, and Solar Beam. Both with Levitate and Health Item. There we go. I should have reviewed that. Totally. I was in the moment talking nonsense. Our teamwork. 10,800, baby. It can't be helped. You've won. So take this in recognition. The Mind Badge. The Mind Badge has the power to make all Pokemon up to level 80, including those you've received from other people, obey you. It also enables Pokemon to use the HM move called Dive, and take this to Calm Mind. Comes from relaxing your mind and concentrating. Pokemon special attack and special defense will be heightened by this move. It's a perfect move for Psychic-type Pokemon. Looks like the bond between you and your Pokemon is far stronger than the bond we share as twins, but you'll go on from here to form even more bonds. That's the future I see for you. There may be a harsh ordeal ahead for you and your Pokemon, but that's alright, you and your Pokemon aren't alone. You have each other. That's why we want you to face whatever troubles may come your way head on and full of courage. You're little kids, what do you know? God, the feel-good nonsense of Pokemon is so tired. Like, dude, just be an a-hole to me. Like, that's why I miss the rivals when they talk trash. Oh, shit. Alright, natural disaster, I'll take that instead. A pillar of light appeared from the sea. That direction is the direction of Route 128. Whoa, dude, seriously, dude. This is the end of the world. Skitty, don't worry, calm down. Skitty. Whoa, that was like a total shocker. What the heck was that? That big fat pillar of light. It totally came out of here, didn't it? Damn, son. Marcus, I heard from little Liza and Tate that you visited their gym. I was thinking of trying to catch you while you were in the area, but then this happened. We should talk. Let's go to my place. Netflix and chill. You and me. Do you want some wine? Are you old enough? Find out Steven's last name is Epstein. Ah, yes, I suppose I should have welcomed you to my home. Please forgive the rather sparse decor. Now, where to begin? Let us take a moment to understand what is happening to our world right now. That rumbling that shook the earth just now. The eardrum-rupturing explosion we heard. They are proof that a seal, which was long hidden deep undersea, has been undone at last. A super ancient Pokemon that has been sealed deep beneath Route 128 since ancient times. It slept until now in the seafloor cavern. The entrance to that cavern was sealed by the power of a certain Pokemon, all in an effort to keep any human or Pokemon from ever breaching it. But now it appears that the scheming of that terrible team has undone the seal. There is no doubt that they intend to revive the super ancient Pokemon. And once they do so, it seems they hope to make its power their own. Marcus, if that team obtains the power of the super ancient Pokemon, it will upset the balance of nature in this world. A crisis unlike any other before it will befall every living thing on this planet. I plan to do everything in my power to quell this situation. That is my duty. But there is a limit to what I can do with my power alone. That is why I am asking for your help. I have great faith in your abilities. Lend me your strength to help put a halt to these teams' mad ambitions. With you and I, our Pokemon all working together, we will overcome this disastrous turn of events. I don't think it is out of the question. I will entrust you with this. I mean, it's an HM, dude. Like, it's totally fine. Like, I should be able to use this anytime I want. If you use Dive, you'll be able to dive into the ocean floor with your Pokemon. And take this so you can stay with your Pokemon, even in the depths of the ocean. The Devon Scuba Gear. If you were to use Dive in the correct stretch of water along Route 128, I believe you should be able to reach the entrance to the seafloor cavern. I will join you when I finish my duties. Please do what you can to stop Team Aqua and Team Magma until then. I am trusting you to do this for me. For you, bitch, I'm doing this for the world. Dive is such a frustrating move. Like, I have no choice but to force it on Swampert. I hate it, but it's fine. I think, what is it, Mud Shot we can get rid of. Well, diving on the first turn, the user floats up and attacks on the second turn and may be used to deep dive in the ocean. Well, then again, actually, now that I see this, it's not that bad. It looks like it's got some great power to it. It's basically Dig, but for water. Yeah, Mud Bomb might be the way to go. We'll probably get rid of Mud Shot. It's not really any choice. Now, when do we get Beldum? I thought we would get that already. Wikipedia right now to see when we get this thing. After we complete the Delta episode. Okay, so it's far off. Gotcha. Okay, so that'll be a little while before we get to that. Alright, so much for that. Okay. Got that. Alright, so now... okay. Visit Route 128. Located north of Mossdeep City, Route 125 is in an optional area with several secret spots. The waterlogged Shoal Cave stands in the route center. Should we go there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 matches, one of which is a double battle out in that route. Tentacool, Pelipper, and Tentacruel are available through surfing. Magikarp, Tentacool, and Whalmer are through fishing. Items, Big Pearl and Dive Ball. Shoal Cave has what in it? Golbat, Celio, and Spiel. And then same Pokemon for fishing and surfing as well. I mean, surfing, I guess, also nets you a Golbat, but whatever. Tentacruel is also there. Nothing really interesting. All areas in low tide, Golbat, Celio, Spiel, Snorunt is there. Subat, Spiel, and Graveler through Rock Smash. There's an ice cavern there that has Snorunt, Celio, Golbat. Yeah, I don't really see anything interesting. Is there any Mega Stones over there? Let's see, we got the Shell Bell, Slowbro Knight is there if you're interested in that. And that's through all times. There's a High Tide which can get you a Star Piece, Rare Candy, Big Pearl, and 4 Shoal Shells. Low Tide has Pearl, 4 more Shoal Shells, Ice Heals, Focus Band, TM79, Frost Breath, Glalie-ite, Evermelt Ice, and TM07 Hail. So those are all available. I don't know that we really need to do that. Mossdeep City Route from to the west of Route 128. I'm curious. I don't really know exactly where we're supposed to go. I don't know that I need to go to that location. It sounds just like there's not really a whole lot interesting there. There's a couple of Mega Stones that might be, you know, worth it if you want those Pokemon on your team, but I feel like if you're not going after them, then who cares? Like, I'm not a Slowbro Knight or a Glalie-ite type person. Glalie and Slowbro. I can't say I'm all that interested, really. I might need to look at the area nav and see if we can find the right direction. Because it looked like the beam was coming from up north. How far can I go this way before I need to surf? Oh shit, that scared me. Let's find out. Well, you know what? We should use the area nav first, actually. Let's take a look. Okay, so we have... Where are we on the map? Okay, so I'm here. Shoal Cave is over there. 124. Lily Cove, so I think it's down. 127. 128. Okay, so we need to go south then. God, I love that noise. There's something like very oddly satisfying, therapeutic about it, maybe? I don't know. Oh, this is pretty. The trees and the rocks and stuff. Can I go around this at all? No, I can't. Oh, you can. That's interesting. What is back here? I don't see any useful items or any purpose for this, but it's cool. Can't fit through there. Can't fit through there. Can't rock smash this. I feel like there should be a reason you can come through this. Weird. Okay, whatever. I'm guessing that we can go the direction we want this way. Okay, Route 127. Yeah, I'm skipping all that stuff. Route 127, trainers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then there's 3 more through dive. They look like they might be scuba divers. Route 127 links Mossdeep with Route 126 to the west and 28 to the south. Explore the area quickly on your way southward to pursue Team Magma or Team Aqua, depending on the game you're playing. Available Pokemon, Tentacool, Pelipper, Tentacruel, Surfing, Magikarp, Tentacool, and Whalmer. Again, nothing useful here. So you can go after the trainers if you want the experience, but in the money, but otherwise. On Route 127, though, you can find a zinc, a Heracronite, so Heracross's Mega Evolution Stone, Carbo's Rare Candy. Underwater, you can find a Star Piece, HP up the Spooky Plate, the Dread Plate, and then you can also find the Red Shard Insect Plate and a Heart Scale. So if you're an Arceus fan, there's that. But we're just going to see if we can bypass them. The good thing is if, as long as I don't hit the land, I don't have to worry about engaging with the fishymen. So we can just keep it going. This area looks like we can dive. Like these dark spots look like diving locations is my guess is what that's for. What is this? Hey, we got the Heracronite. Okay. That was lucky. I didn't even see where it was. I just started doing my thing. Just skipping these fools. Oh, nothing here. A dive spot. I wonder if I do actually have to dive to get to Route 128, you think? Maybe not. But we got the Heracronite, so I'm good with that. Yeah, we can skip all this. Route 128. I'm guessing this is where we need to go. Oh, is this where the beam of light came from? Yes. Oh, hey, a Corsola is just floating all goofy-like. Okay, so there's nothing you can do here. I don't think that I have... I don't think you can control the upward mobility. Yeah, you can't get over it. That's so stupid. What is the point? Yeah, so you're locked. Can't get around that. But alright. Whatever I get. Outside the area, though, makes me feel like this is probably where we have to go. Route 128 is where we need to be. Okay, Route 128 is situated between 127 and 129 and Evergrande City, or Evergrande City to the east. Captain Stern mentioned that he'd found an underwater cave here while exploring in his submarine. Team Magma, or Team Aqua, has now breached that same cavern with their soul and souped up sub. Whatever mysteries lie below, one thing is clear, this is a place where that giant pillar of light burst forth from the ocean, so something big must be happening in the waves. So I'm guessing it's this, because we couldn't get around this area, so those dark patches in the water on the outside of this ring, I'm guessing is where we can dive down. So I'm gonna go ahead and do here. What is this now? Seafloor cavern. Oh, lovely music. Where does this bring me? We didn't go very far. Ah, there we go. That's easy enough. What's up, bitches? What? Nope, I don't want to use surf. Okay. Well, we found that really quickly. But I think it's probably a good point for us to save it, right? We'll focus on one thing at a time. We got our gym badge in this one. In the next episode, we'll focus on taking on Team Aqua, I guess. What's weird here, though, is that I'm looking at the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire walkthrough details, and it's using images from the original Ruby and Sapphire, like the pixelated version, not the 3D, like that little, what is it, 16-bit artwork or whatever they're looking at, maybe 32-bit, but it's not using the 3D models, which is interesting. It doesn't matter. We're fine. We don't really need that. But this is, like I said, where we're going to wrap it up. And then we'll pick up where we left off, going after Team Aqua here, which I imagine is inside that cave someplace. For now, though, if you do enjoy the video, or you did enjoy the video, rather, show some love, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that yet. Any feedback for me, leave in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, don't forget to take a look at the description box, as there are some links there that might be of interest to you, one of which is the link to the Marcanine community Discord server. If you want to be part of that group, you can chat with me directly. Otherwise, just know I appreciate you and your time, and hope to see you when we continue with more of our playthrough of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. Alright, that's it for me. Take care, be well. See you next time.